Jared, it just seems like another game, another career night for you. I mean, it just seems like every game is something different. I mean, tonight, 34 points, 10 assists, 2 steals, all career highs for you. Just talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, again, I just contribute to my work. I work so hard, so I feel like I need these games, and I'm starting to learn more being a lead guard. I feel like in college it was more off ball, so definitely a learning process there. Cutting back on turnovers and just reading the game a little slower. But yeah, again, I feel like I'm finding my shot, whether it's the mid range, getting to the rim, and then obviously shooting the three, right. So I'm just trying to continue what I can, and always continue to work hard.
What was it like being back probably at the top of the scouting report in an NBA game rather than a college game? Because they went from, they gave you space,
Yeah.
and then they hard closed,
Yeah.
and then they trapped you at the end of the game.
It was pretty cool. Like when you notice it and be like, wow, I'm in an NBA game, and they're definitely playing me. They're not helping off of me. It's pretty cool to notice that. And it's cool to like just hear Donovan Mitchell say something during the game. I can't say what exactly he said, but just good stuff. And it's just cool people who I've admired for a long time to say stuff about me and speak positively about me.
Those playmaking or that assist numbers, like when you talk about you're learning and things are slowing down, like what are you seeing on the floor now that maybe you didn't even see like a week ago or 2 weeks ago?
I mean, just like instead of reading like my defender, I'm reading like the backside defender, or not even reading the first help side, I'm reading the second on the backside, and seeing if the big is pulling over, seeing if the help is crashing down to the baseline person or is gonna lift up to the wing, and I can hit the wing when I'm driving baseline. So it's just certain things that are slowing down. Whenever I jump, I can even make a decision in the air, but that's gonna come with time. And just reading defenses. I think it's just gonna come with time, watching film on it.
Based on crowd reaction, how much do you recognize that you're quickly becoming a fan favorite here?
It's pretty nice when you hit a shot and they start cheering very loud. Especially even last night when Joel got into it and hyped up the crowd, like it felt real, like a college game, like back in Cameron, even louder. So it was really cool to hear that. Even every time I score, it's just cool to see people cheer for me and support me.
Jarrett and Evan kind of are an anomalous duo at the rim defensively. What is it like for you having to adjust in terms of like that driving angle, closing off real quickly like that?
Yeah, that was definitely an adjustment early on in the game. It's just like they're elite. I mean, that's what they do. So it was tough getting to the rim early. So just finding the mid-range, I think that's where I'm going to be my bread and butter. Just getting a bump off, using my lower body. But yeah, just adjusting to each game. Some games there's less of a big presence, so I can get to the rim easier. But this game, obviously, got to get to the mid.
You and Adam have sort of started your NBA journeys together, obviously. What did you think of him getting an opportunity tonight, and anything that you shared with him or kind of tidbits before?
It's super cool just to be with him. I mean, we go to chapel together before every game, and it's just cool. We both share a love of God, and just talking about just taking any opportunity we can to get out there. And when he goes out there, he plays super hard, and that's all you want as a rookie. As anybody, that's what I do, and so it's cool to just go out there and play as hard as I can with somebody who you admire, who you take as a friend, family, and yeah.
Jared, you've talked a lot about hard work being a core competency to how you've gotten where you are and how you progress. Can you talk to us a little bit about that hard work, from maybe not a physical aspect, but more of a mental aspect, a student of the game aspect?
Yeah, for sure. Watching film, meditation, visualization, recovery, reading, like it's all helps me become a better basketball player. I've started that since high school. I've been in love with the mental side, and I think that's helped me be as confident as I am, and confident and I can go out and do a social media TikTok and dance and still come out and play as well as I can. I think that just attributes to my mental side. I always am working on it and always trying to improve it. You're never going to be perfect with the mental side, but you always try to stay as confident as you can and always know that you're due for something. And every time I miss a shot, I'm like, I'm due now. I'm due for a make.
While you're enjoying this ride and being in the NBA for the first time, at the same time you come from a winning program. So team-wise, it's not gotten off to the best start this season, 2-9. Like, how do you handle that? What are your thoughts on that as you guys try to bounce back from the start?
It's definitely different because you want to play well, but you also want to win. And every stage I've been on since high school to college, like even if I play bad, it's usually okay because we won. But now it's like kind of flipped, and so I got to learn to just not like be complacent with just playing good and losing. but I'm also just learning how to even play good on the court. So it's a balance for sure, but just talking to the vets, and we know we're going to get back right, and even with everybody out, we can still find ways to win.
34 points is the highest total for a rookie this season in the NBA. You were drafted 16th. Do you hold any of that as a little bit of a chip on your shoulder or motivation
Of
that
course.
15 guys went before you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you'd be lying if you think I believe that there's 15 guys better than me. To have that confidence, you have to go in the NBA and be, I think, I'm the best player on the court. Anytime I step on the court, even if it's Donovan Mitchell, I got to believe I'm the best player, because there's no way I'm going to play well if I don't. So in this draft, I was definitely got my eye on people who I want to play, and just always play with a chip on my shoulder, no matter what it is.
With your visualization, does that change at all? Does that look any different as you have these experiences and the success?
Yeah, I mean, not really. I've always tried to not even visualize I visualize like a shot going in, but I like to visualize the little things, like coming to a locker room after a win, or coming out the game with a smile. Like certain things, like talking to coach on the sideline. Certain things I know that'll help me be a better basketball player, if that makes sense. Like getting a hustle play. I just like to visualize certain things that may not be like making a shot. Like that might get me going to make a shot. So I love visualizing everything. I do visualization workouts if I feel tired. Like I think visualization is a huge key for my life, and I hope a lot of people will like try it out, because it really does help. And I think it's helped me get to where I'm at.
Embiid, Allen Iverson, and Jerry Stackhouse, the three Sixers who, as rookies, scored 100 points over a 4-game stretch. You became the fourth tonight. What's it like to have your name kind of counted among those names?
I mean, that's crazy. There's no words for that. It's crazy to be in the same category. I mean, I can't even say it, but as Allen Iverson, like that's nuts. So I'm just blessed, and just got to continue to work and never get complacent, and got to add a W to the column.
Speaking of visualization, do you visualize yourself becoming a full-time starter this year?
Not quite. I just visualize just winning basketball games and finding my role, man. Just whatever I can to help this team win, no matter what it is. I'm gonna visualize that.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it.